using the shell is a really good way of experimenting, but for this activity we want to create a program, and so we're going to go to File and click New File. This will give us an empty window where we can write our Python program. So let's start off using that print command again. Let's open up a parentheses, and we're going to display a message to the user that prompts them to press the Enter key. This is a simple output function. We can also collect input from the user, and so we're going to use the input function to gather some input. When used like this, without a message inside the parentheses, it will simply wait for the user to press the Enter key. We're then going to have a follow-up message that says, "That was fast." Very simple program. So now let's run our program. The first thing we have to do is save it and give it a sensible name. I'm calling mine reaction. And then I can run my program by going to the Run menu and clicking on Run Module. Notice there's a shortcut key, F5. So it displays quick press the Enter key, I press Enter, and it says that was fast. Okay, so I've got a simple output, input, and output again program. Let's develop this a little bit further. I want to add some extra functionality to my Python program. To do this, I'm going to use a feature of Python which allows me to add in extra libraries or modules. I know there's a library called the time library, and from the time library I'm going to import the sleep function. Now sleep causes the program to rest for a number of seconds, such as sleep 5 will make it pause for 5 seconds. So now my program imports the sleep function, it waits for 5 seconds, and then continues to run the original program. Let's run that program and see what happens. It's waiting for 5 seconds. Quick press the Enter key, and I pressed it really quickly. Now we can go a little bit further. Let's add in an extra function from the time library. This one is actually called time, and this will give us the current time of the computer clock. And what we're going to do is we're going to find out the time before and after I press the Enter key, and we can use this to find out how quick my reactions were. So we're going to capture the moment of start by saying start equals time. And what this is going to do is it's going to calculate the current time, and then it's going to store it in a variable which I've called start. I could call that variable anything I like, but start seems to make sense. It's going to quick press the Enter key. It's going to wait for input, and just after I've captured the input, I'm going to get it to calculate the reaction time by finding out what the time is now and subtracting from it the start time. The result of that calculation will be stored in the variable reaction time. I'm then going to change my print message to actually print out a different message which says you took. I'm going to add a comma in. It's going to insert my reaction time, and then I'm going to put word seconds on the end. So now, if I run my program, it's waiting for 5 seconds. I press the Enter key, and it took me just over 3 seconds. So now, having followed these instructions, you should have made yourself your first Python program a reaction game.